It's Pokemon. It's everywhere. So you're gonna ask me 10 questions about Pokemon?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Huh?
What is Pokemon?
What is Pokemon? That's a good question right there. What is? I know it's it's a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. I know it's a little yellow guy, or at least there's a little yellow guy in it. I know there's a ball, something to do with a ball, something to do with a young white kid, probably about 13, 14, runs around. I really don't know what Pokemon is. I don't know if it's on a planet. I know it's based on a Japanese cartoon, or spawn a Japanese cartoon, Jap animation, or whatever you call it. Video game, card game, is a lot of different things, but what's the storyline of Pokemon, I don't think I can really tell you that.
Pikachu! Pikachu!
Okay, number 2. When did Pokemon start?
When did Pokemon start? I'm gonna say the 90s, early 90s. It's either a card game first or a video game first. I don't think it was a cartoon show first. I'm gonna say it was a video game first, and then 90s really took off with Magic, the card game, and I think Pokemon tried to cash in on that. So I think that's when they released the Pokemon card game, and then it spewed into that brought in the TV show, and then from there you had movies and everything else that went along with it.
You can do it! Don't give up, Charizard!
Name some of the Pokemon characters.
Name Pokemon characters. Well, there's Pokemon, that little yellow one with the red stripe. I know that one. I think that human guy, I could be wrong, there's a human guy that wears a baseball cap. I think his name is, what is his name? I think his name's Pikachu. Or I know he's always choosing people, or people's always choosing him to help in fights. They always say, Pikachu, why don't I choose you? Or Pikachu, I'm gonna choose you. That's like his catchphrase or something. So maybe he's not maybe that's not his name. Maybe he's calling other people that. I don't know. I know Pikachu gets choose somewhere. I think there's a girl that has like star-shaped haircut. And then there's a couple other like Pokemon characters. I know there's a purple lizard one. I think there's one that looks like a purple lizard. There's a ball. I did a video about it. There's a Pokemon ball. It's red and white. I don't know if I think that's the Pokemon egg. I think that's where the baby Pokemons are from. I could be wrong. I think that's what that is, the Pokemon. I think it's Pokemon eggs. I don't know if they lay them or what, but that's how you reproduce Pokemon, by having them inside this ball.
How's that, Gary? Magmar, Fire Blast! Boom!
Who likes Pokemon?
Who likes Pokemon? I think it's mostly kids that grew up in the 90s, kids that were probably in between 8 and, that early teen years of the 90s, between 8 and 13, probably somewhere around there. Grew up in the 90s. They like Japan animation stuff, anime, I guess you call it. They're probably into the card games, and it seems like a lot of people that are into Pokemon's into Nintendo. When I was into Nintendo as a kid, but not really. They're more into they're the type of the people that would play Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy 3D. Do they even call them Game Boy anymore? I think they changed the name of them. But it seems mostly, I know they make some Nintendo games. I think I've seen it for the Wii U, and Switch and stuff. But when I think Pokemon games, I think of the card games. People that's really in, it's people that go to the comic book store and sit in that little circle, they play card games, and you think, oh, what happened to the good old days when people would come to the comic book store to play D&D? Now they're turned into card games, so they're either playing the card games or they're walking around with a little DS. It's always a DS, DS, Game Boy, and they're playing their little Pokemon games.
Do you think Pokemon's good?
Is Pokemon good? Now this is a trick question here, I guess, because you're talking about the card game good. Is the TV show good? Is the movies good? I'm gonna say, if you like it, fine. It's great. It's probably for you. It's just not for me. I think I'm a little too old for Pokemon. I don't get it. It doesn't look appealing to me. The games doesn't look fun. What I've seen of the TV show, or I guess it's a movie, I don't know, TV show or movie, it looks really it looks stupid to me. It looks stupid to me. But then again, people that I probably show Space Giants to, they probably say, man, that looks stupid.
If they do not surrender by tomorrow, I will destroy their cities.
You know, when you grow up, you know, stuff my dad liked looks stupid to me. You know, I was like, I'm not watching Hopalong Cassidy, Dad. That looks stupid. And then I got older, and people of, you know, people of younger generations look at me and say, Jason the Star Command, that looks horrible. And now I'm saying, look, Pokemon looks so, it's just evolution. I just can't get into it.
What all do they make when it's related to Pokemon?
What all do they make when it comes to Pokemon? Everything. I mean, you could get clothes, but I guess the ones you think of is the card game. I think this is the question I'll get mostly right. The card game, the Game Boy DS, video games, cards, video games, TV shows. I know they did a movie where one of the Pokemon became like a detective. He's like a Sherlock Holmes-like character, a little detective hat. I don't know if he had a magnifying glass. He should have. Any good detective is going to have a magnifying glass. So, card games, video, TV shows, movies. I'm going to say, you know, there's shirts and stuff like that. Toys, I guess. So toys is probably big. I forgot about the toys, so there's a toy line also.
Here's one that's easy for any layman of Pokemon. What are the Pokemon?
What are the Pokemon? That's a good question. I know they're little animals. I think they're little animals. They're like hyper squirrels. They look kind of like squirrels, or they're kind of like rodents. I think they're mostly rodents. You know, like a squirrel or a bat, or just in that. It seems like they're in that rodent family. Again, I know there's a girl with a star-shaped haircut, and there's a little guy the guy with the baseball cap, which I thought his name was Pikachu. And they made like friends with the Pokemon, and I know there's some good Pokemon and some bad Pokemon. I don't know if they have different names. I don't know if it's like Pokemon and the bad ones are called Stokebons or something. I'm not really sure about that. I'm not sure why they're at war, what they're fighting against. And I do know that there was an app where people had to go find Pokemon. It was apparently hidden somewhere in the city, and people had to go find Pokemon. But that's about all I can tell you about Pokemon.
That blaze kick is right on target.
Explain Pokemon Go.
Explain Pokemon Go. Okay, Pokemon Go was a game for your app, or I guess is a game for your app. I don't think anyone plays it anymore. It was popular for about 2 months, if that long. I do know that Hillary Clinton said they should make a game called Pokemon Go to the Polls. I hate that's one of the most cringiest things I've ever seen.
But I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
See, told you it was cringy. I downloaded this game. I actually tried to play it. I couldn't really figure it out. I know you had to go outside. You had to go outside in the real world. You had to walk around. I don't know. The game developer, somehow they hid Pokemon in your own town. I'm not really sure. You had to go walk around. I think you had to take pictures of stuff that looked like they were in the shape of a Pokemon. Like if you saw a squirrel, you would take a picture of it and you would say, hey, look, I found a Pokemon. And you would give that Pokemon a name. So if you found a rodent out in the wild, I think you took a picture of it. You took a picture of stuff that looked like should have been in the world of Pokemon. And I don't know what you did after you took a picture of it. I don't know, you got some points or something. I downloaded it and it seemed to make my phone slow. I played for about 3 minutes and that was it. I just couldn't get into it. But everybody else was into it. Everybody else was walking down the street like this. And like, wait, what are you doing? Are you on Instagram? I was like, no, man, I'm trying to find my Pokemon ball. I couldn't figure it out.
Just as I expected. Charizard's a match even for an Articuno.
What's the future of Pokemon?
What's the future of Pokemon? Well, I think Pokemon's popular. I mean, kids that grew up in the 90s seem to grow up with it. It seems like a bunch of new kids in the 2000s got on it. So I think it's very popular. I think it's still going to be around. Like I said, although it's not for me, it does seem like the newer generation are growing up with Pokemon. They're not looking at it and go, ooh, Pokemon, what's that? Now, there are some other shows that I kind of get mixed up with Pokemon. Like I said, there's this one show with the guy.
Hey, is this guy the one?
Guy has like big hair. It looks like he stuck his finger in a light socket or something. And I see that all the time, and I'm not really sure if that's Pokemon part of Pokemon's universe or not. So I don't know if it's like a spin-off. I don't know if they're doing spin-off stuff. I know there was a Pokemon movie that was kind of like live action except for that little rodent guy. I heard it was kind of funny, and I mean the trailer looked funny. I don't know if the movie was good, but it seems like there is a future of Pokemon. If you know, I guess whenever they come out with a new portable game, I don't know why the portable games, people love Pokemon portable games. You know, Pokemon Go, Pokemon DS, Pokemon Game Boy. Something Pokemon seems more popular on the go. So I don't know what it is about Pokemon, but they love to play Pokemon on the go. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do more movies and more TV shows. So yeah, Pokemon's going to be here to stay. I'm not in the Pokemon world, but I guess it's time I learn more about Pokemon, because I just can't do anything without it popping up in your life. It's always going to be around. It's Pokemon. It's everywhere.
It's hard, but it's not impossible.
That was it. That was all the questions.
Yeah, that was 10
That was
of
10 of them. That was fast. Well, that was it, guys. 10 questions about Pokemon from someone who doesn't know anything about Pokemon. Hope you like this video. Maybe we can turn into a series where I can talk about other things that I know nothing about. I want to thank you for watching. If you like my content, subscribe to the channel. We'll talk again soon. So, do you know Jason of Star Command? Can we do one of these videos where I ask you questions about Jason of Star Command?
Well, you can ask me about it, but I don't remember much about it.
It's a really great show, you know.
Yeah, I know it was a great show. Came out around, late 70s?
Yeah, I think 78, 79. I'm trying to catch in on that Star Wars fever.
But I know about it, just don't know much questions about it.
Well, what if I asked you something about, you know, who was the commander of the Star Base?
Well, I would say that was Jason, because he's Jason of Star
Yeah,
Command.
I think that one's easy. Oh, anyway, that was a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do that again.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.